Good morning. It is episode 74, but it is not day 74. It is, in fact, day 75 on the ranch. I'm sure you're thinking, wait a minute, how have we lost a day? This isn't some kind of X-Files level conspiracy, guys. Basically, um, as I've said a few times, I've been suffering with really bad frame drop in the game. Um, and I had a look online, and um, one of the causes is too many sort of entities on the map. Now, obviously, we've got the old meeting. So we've got the old ranch where there's still loads of fences. There was the chickens. There was like eggs, pigs. So I spent yesterday cleaning some of that up. So I sold off all of the pigs. Um, got rid of the last couple of chickens, the eggs, and cleaned up some fences. There's still a lot more work to do over there, um, but hopefully that'll make a difference. It'll make a difference to the gameplay. I guess time will tell. So, what's the plan for today? Well, first thing, let's make sure that the animals are good. Food-wise, they're all just waking up. Excellent. Right. First thing is I want to extend this cow pen. It's so weird when they wake up. They just sort of shake. Um, and I want to extend it out by, I think, 3 for now. I've become like really aware as well that I go quiet while I'm counting those 18 clicks to get the 90-degree angle. Where are we? Is that? Yeah, that's the one. And this should line up. It does. Excellent. So that'll be a nice small extension. Where's wood? So we got the bulk of the wood on there. We've got some wood on the back of the truck. Right, let's get this. Let's get a little bit of wood. Can I? Yes, I can. Oh, I've. There we go. Now we'll take that off for a minute. Make sure we've got full boards, full planks on there, because even though we didn't, we haven't extended it by a lot, it's still, what, 3, 6. It's probably like 15-ish fences, which at 4 pop. Yeah, so we'll take 9 over. See how we get on with that. Obviously, once it's built, we'll take out the divider. And that'll give us a little bit of wood back as well. So 1, 2, yeah, we got enough. I'll pop that down by there, and we can start opening this out. And get rid of the scaffolding as well from the side of the building. We'll put that on the floor there so I can jump over the fence. And this one. Clean up some of the manure while I'm in here. Not a lot. Oh, there's another one. And there's one over there. I was going to say not a great deal, but there is a couple. That's, there we go. Right. Can I get one to go in there? No, I can't. I need to take that one out. Now the next thing, the horse pen. I'm sure you would have seen and had great hilarity at the struggle of building this horse pen. I don't like it, basically. You're probably thinking, what on earth, after all that, are you doing? Because, you know, I did it in real time, I think. I don't think I sped it up, so it would have been pretty painful to watch. But trust me, it was just as painful to build. So, I know one of my kids mentioned to me that it was pretty painful to watch. So, you know, they know me. They know that, you know, I get frustrated quickly when things don't really work for me. How I think they should or will. They chuckled about it, mind. They knew it would have been doing my head in. Alright, let's get that on there. So, you're probably thinking, well, where are you going to put the horses then? After all that. I'm going to put them here. This lovely flat land here. And put the horse train in. Probably out behind it. You know, there's a lot of grass. So, I really think that'll work nicely. I'm not going to start off with anything too big. Because, as you've seen, you know, we can extend these pens pretty quickly. They don't take long. That didn't feel like 18 to me, but it was, so that's fine. What are we? 1, 2. Oh, yeah, we are 3 wide. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, we're 4 wide, but we're not because I'm taking that piece out. So, oh, I messed that up. Right. And then that should be 18. It is. And we can just go back up along here. So we're keeping the pathways between the pens. They're big enough for a vehicle to go through. They should be big enough for the farm truck to go through. I'm pretty sure they are, because I'm pretty sure I've driven up through here. The trailer might struggle, like the car trailer, that might struggle to get through that gap, but everything else should be okay. And now we need to put in the gates. This one should go in perfectly, and this one just needs rotating. Don't need to count this one because it just lines up. So, yeah. I'll pop that one in there. And I don't think I'll have enough to do that, but we got the starter there of a pen. And what I'm going to do is just load up a bit more wood then. Oh, you know what, I can just reverse it in. Yeah, so we're going to load up the rest of this wood and maybe get that finished. Okay, so that's the initial sort of pen built to bring the horses over. Obviously, I need to put in food, water, and we're going to need to put in another windmill and grain silo as well, because it won't reach to over here. But we are going to have quite a few of them, and I am keen to have them round the back. So, like, we'll move that one there, or those two, to there behind the barn. We'll have one here in this corner for the sheep, and one here in this corner for the horses. And obviously we'll have to move the food then further up for the cows too, but I think that'll be fine. It'll be good at some point to go and get the horses. Quite keen for that. You know, we don't have to keep them in their own pen at the moment. We can basically put them anywhere. Let's get that on there. Right, so we've got paint. What's that? Oh, okay, this is one of the sawmills. That light switch. Bit of a difficult difficult color, sorry, to see on the white background. But what have we got? We got a couple of blues. They can go on that bottom shelf. painted the ceiling yet. Now that's the oak. That's the magnolia. Right, okay, that's the color I want. That's white, right. So this is the color I want for the roof. Now, paint the roof. I need to be able to reach the roof. And I think, what did I see? There was only 9 in here. Now I need another one of those. I feel like all of these are white. Yeah, see, no, that's a white. That's white, that's a white. That's a magnolia, okay. I was really hoping I left the ladders over here, and it looks like I have. Now, that should be the roof finished. Grab the grey. I really want to fill that in, that block there. It's gonna irritate me that I can't, or that I can't seem to put a block in there, and I don't know why. Oh, that's the grey ran out by there. Do we have more grey? These are red. We've gone through quite a lot of grey. Oh, why can't I? Alright, just go by there for now. A white. There's nothing in the back of this truck, is there? Only metal. Alright, so without a grey paint. That's fine. Maybe. I wonder if I can... Oh, it sounds like there's a storm brewing. I mean, it's probably a good thing that we're indoors doing these things right now, but that's frustrating. There's stuff I want to do outside. No, I don't want that. Right, okay. Wood. Was there wood up there? No. Oh my word, it is blowing a gale out there. We do not want to spend any longer than we have to outside. Pop that there. So we've got another wall on there. That's great. You can come with me. Drop that there. We need to fix the bit that I painted. Right, so we got that fixed now. But can we fix this side? Yes, we can. Alright, I don't know why it was being so difficult last time then. But that is now almost. Yeah, that's now enclosed. Needs to be painted. But we got that enclosed. We can shut the shutters, stop the storm, pop a light on in here. This is looking nice. Pop the metal down by there. What have we got? 2, 4. Well, let's just use it up for now. We should have some cheese. Yeah, I thought so. Right, we got cow cheese. We got cow cheese. Oh, we got 24 in there. That's why. Right. Since we're confined to indoors for the time being, let's oh, we don't have the doors on this building. I definitely need to do that. Empty, empty, full. I tell you what, we go through this mold so quickly. And that's another 6. Another 6 cheese curds being made. And we're ready here for meatballs when we start working on the cows. Now. Oh, here we go. We got the double doors. There, 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 and there, with those two being left open. Oh, the weather's still not good, but I've got to risk it. It's actually not too bad, which is good. It's not as loud as it was. And now, I guess the question is, blue or white for these doors? So we got the blue outer walls with a white gate or with a blue gate. Or do I... Now, hear me out on this. What about that? Let me know. Can you let me know in the comments, do you prefer the white gates or the blue gates? I'm looking for a door. There's a door. Five planks. Okay. Now, that door is going to be the oak colour. But I know my colour for Max's house. I love it. Right. We fill that up. Oh, there's paint there. Fill that up. I'm sure Max will be around somewhere. Right. I need to put it down. I don't want to start painting painting doors different colors. Yeah, I won't paint the insides of the doors yet until we've decided on what color we're going to go with. Because it'll be the same color inside and out. Yeah. We got an oak color there. Always does it. I don't know why, but the small doors seem to paint from the other side. I mean, whatever. And that is all of it. That's all of the milk used up. But that should give us, so that'll put us on 20, and then obviously we've got the full one there. Just looking at the time, it's 5:30 p.m. We need more grey. Do we need, yeah, we need more grey for down here. A bit more grey for up there. Okay, let's take this. No, actually, this is great for zipping around the farm, but not particularly quick. I mean, oh, we are really low on fuel. This has its issues too, mind, because I think this is the one with the super small fuel tank. Oh, we've got a bunch of paint in here. I thought so. I thought I had a small trailer somewhere with paint in it. Apologies if you guys are screaming in the comments about the trailer. And there we go. Bedroom finished. Upstairs finished. Switch to the hand. Put that on the floor. There we go. So we got a full wood. And that looks like not a full wood, so we'll grab this. And pop that on there. Right. What have we got on the back here? We've got a 50, a 50, and a 50. So 150. Now, if I grab a pack of concrete, let's just let's work it out, shall we? 125 plus 50 concrete. So that'll build that, and then I need another 150 metal. Wonderful. Oh, that's not enough. That'll be enough, right? Now, there's a 50. And no more metal on there. No metal on there. No metal on there. Okay. Where am I going? I'm looking for the storage room. And only 7 in there. Okay, so we can't build it all. But we will drive around there. We'll get the granary built. Oh, do you know what? No. No, no, no. What am I doing? They've got food right now. Right. It's going to seem crazy, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there and there. And then when I put the granary in, I'm hoping... Yes. Right. So spin it round. Come on. There we go. So that now is cutting into there. That is cutting into there. So if I pop it there. Lovely. Right. And the last thing we do for this episode will be to get that built and filled. Okay, so in the next episode, we'll get the feeding trough and the water trough for the horses. And then hopefully we can start bringing the horses over. But it is almost 8 p.m. and the sun is setting on what I think has been a pretty productive day on the ranch. So thanks a lot for being here. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.